Hey everybody, I'm Lisa Young Sutton and welcome to my channel. It's time for another weekly message from the cosmos, or the Akasha, as translated by the Petit Lenormand. And I am using my Piatnik deck, a lovely traditional deck today. And I just had an amazing meditation. You know, you meditators, you know what I'm talking about. Like some are, they're all great, but you know, some are just exceptional. And I just had an exceptional one. So anyway, I am ready to roll. So let's see what we get. Okay. First card is the Ways. Okay. And the second card that feels good to me is, ooh, the Star. Well, that doesn't surprise me after that exceptional meditation I just had. And let's see what the last card is going to be. You know what? I want to take this one all the way in the back here. Come here, come here. And, ooh, it's the Moon. Okay, so we have the Ways, the Stars, and the Moon. Okay. All right. Ways, Stars, Moon. Okay, the first thing that's coming to my mind is following the right path allows us to stand out for our unique talents. Choose to see your dreams in a new light. Let's see. How about those of us who follow the path less traveled stand out in the crowd? Ooh, oh, okay, I'm onto something here. The path to success. The path to success is illuminated by our dreams. Or choosing to follow an inspired path attracts more inspiration. The Moon is the card of attraction. You know, I'm thinking of one of my favorite quotes. Moonlight drowns out all but the brightest stars. Who said that? Oh, moonlight drowns out all but the brightest stars. That was Tolkien, J.R.R. Tolkien. Okay, so, you know, that quote is really fitting because it's saying that popularity puts some in the spotlight, but those who naturally shine their lights brilliantly will always be noticed. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about that saying, moonlight drowns out all but the brightest stars. Okay? It's saying that your inner light needs to be bright enough to outshine the need for constant social recognition, maybe. You don't even have to go down that road. You can just say that everybody should be focusing on shining their light. I mean, our light, our energy is everything. We are so powerful. I mean, you know, so many people out there. I just want to reach out and you know, just like connect to everybody and say, do you understand how powerful you are? You're all like looking for predictions and trying to figure it out and looking for the right loophole or the right angle or, you know, when should I do this? When should I do that? What you don't realize is you control all of that. If you have the power, we all have the power. We all have this amazing connection to the cosmos, to infinite intelligence, to all that is, the Akasha, whatever you want to call it. We all have a direct connection, every single one of us, and we all need to connect to that and tap into that. That is our power. Our energy, our light is our power. Okay. Ooh, sorry. Let me get back to the cards. All right. So the Ways is the card of choices and decisions and alternatives. It's also my free will card. And it can also reference roads and paths. That's why right away I was seeing this as a path, you know, your path through life, the path you choose to take. So yes, it's also our life path. And regarding law of attraction, the ways is the card of encountering contrast, which shows us what we don't want so that we now see more clearly what we do want, right? So it's not until we make this turn over here and we say, you know what, I don't really like it so much over here. And then you know that you're going to go back and go the other way. It's that kind of thing. Yeah. All right. And then the stars is our guidance card. When it falls near, it's showing us the way to go, right? And it showed up today out of only 3 cards. There it is, front and center. It shows that we're making progress and that our dreams are beginning to take shape. It also tells us to follow our intuition and higher guidance. And it can relate to finding true meaning or a higher purpose, or having pure faith, that pure faith to just go where you're led, right? Yeah, to stop, what do they say, that stop paddling against the stream and just put the oars down and float, you know? Yeah, stars. Okay. The moon is the card of reflection, perception, attraction, images, lenses, and spotlights. It shows up to indicate how we're being viewed by others. That's its most traditional meaning, right? It was saying that, like when it fell near, it was saying that you are being noticed by others. You're receiving, honors and accolades and all that, right? Yeah, so yes, it does reference how we're being viewed by others, how they're imagining us to be. Think of the moon, right? Think of how the moon relates to that, how we're seen by others. It's how they are imagining us to be. And that's how it connects to popularity, right? It can also show how we're perceiving the world around us. And which one will depend on the question asked or the context, brought about by the other cards. But as the card of attraction, it tells us what we are attracting, which is how it connects to recognition. Okay, can you see how so many people have a problem with that original meaning, and yet it makes perfect sense. We can also use it to show us how to attract what we want. And I think that's going to make a really fun grand tableau video. Yeah, like in How Am I Doing GT. We're going to use the moon to represent how we can attract what we want. Yep, that's coming up. All right, so think of it this way. If the sun shows us the physical, tangible reality, the moon is our personal perception of that. It often appears when it's important to understand how others are perceiving us, or when someone is trying to get us to perceive them in a certain way, right? When somebody is trying to woo you, someone is trying to attract you, right? Or when it's important to see a situation in a new light, okay? Those are all situations where that moon card will show up. And it also represents dream time, right? And this is fitting, especially if you consider the fact that the ancient Toltecs described everyone's individual perceptions of life as personal dreams, where no two are identical. No two are identical. And that means the way you see the world, even when you say to other people, yeah, it's this, it's that, and they agree with you, it doesn't mean they're seeing it exactly the same way. No two people see anything exactly the same way. It's all about perception, and that is the moon card. Oh, wow. Okay, so what is this week's message? Well, choose to follow your own path this week. Focus on your dreams and tap into your intuition rather than listening to others or letting your ego or your left brain talk you out of it. Or following the crowd, right? In other words, go wherever your dreams lead you, and that will lead to success, all right? Choose to take the path that your dreams are leading you on, and you can't go wrong. Whee! Okay, thanks so much for watching, my friends. Have a wonderful week dreaming and playing with your cards, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.